get back in that zone. But how many years have you had your channel? How did you find growing in the first few years?
I think, okay, so the channel at first, I guess the problem has always kind of been down to like videography and like I'd say frequency, because if effectively like after we did the first video, because it was just me and my brethren at the time, so after we did the first video, it took like maybe a couple months to do the next one because he didn't really have time and it wasn't that serious. I think after like 5 episodes, after 5 episodes, I think it had been like already like a 1 year span.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But so episode 6, that one dropped, and I think I could already kind of see the growth in terms of like when I dropped the first one, obviously for it to get to like even 200 views, like took a while, but it was getting about still. And then I remember episode 5 got to like 600 views in like a couple months. And then I dropped episode 6. And then I think, how long did it take? I think it got to like 200 views in like, it might have been a day or something. So I could tell like the growth was getting kind of exponential. And then somebody else that I knew from way back, basically, he could tell that it was a good idea and it could go far and do stuff. And I think he knew a lot of people in the whole marketing realm and stuff. So he said like, oh yeah, this is a sick idea. You man should do more. And I was like, you know, I would, but my brethren, obviously he's working full time. At that time, where was I? I think I was at JD. I was trying to leave anyway because basically my plan was I was going to go to JD, manage to backdoor myself some Yeezys, resell them and then cut. That was the plan. Now the Yeezys came to the shop and all the managers and supervisors were like, listen, when the Yeezys come, no one's touching it. I was in the stock room as well. He's like, listen, no one's touching it. You're not seeing it. You're not. So they came and went, and I was just there, kind of thinking, my time has come. Exactly. Like I've came, I saw, I conquered nothing. It's about I'm due to leave anyway, so I wasn't really too bothered about staying. I think I came late a few times, and then I got fired. But I was pretty relieved to be fired because I knew Christmas was coming up, and they kept on saying, "Oh, listen, hurry up!" Like in the stockroom, like, "Oh, like move quicker, like run." Because listen, when Christmas comes, you're gonna have to keep up. And I was like, "Yeah, when Christmas comes, you'll see me walk through the front. I'm not coming downstairs anymore." My plan was to effectively go there, like kind of show them on Christmas Day that I don't work here anymore, and they'll say, "Oh, like you're late for your shift." What shift? No, your name's on the road. I'm not working today. How about you get me that in a size 7? That was the plan. It didn't quite get there, but effectively. Anywho, sidetracking. Yeah, my brethren, he told like a lot of people in different places. But also he did like a post on Reddit. I think I may have heard about Reddit at the time, but I didn't have a clue what it was, or I saw it was a forum thing, and I don't have the patience for forums. Like the threads and all of that is long and confusing to see. But so he posted on Reddit like he posted one of the videos with a clickbait title: "A school kid in suit and trainers reviews chicken shops around London." So the title was pretty clickbaity. A lot of people checked it, and I remember like initially, well, obviously, clickbait works.
Facts.
So people checked it, and then they came over to the channel, and then they started like watching all the other videos. So then from there it kind of blew, and then people were spreading it naturally because it was shot sick, like the editing was sick as well and everything. So like he kind of, I'd say, sparked, he was a catalyst in it moving as quick as it did in terms of like the whole channel progression and everything. It might have been the day after it blew, because when it blew, my phone was like, it just didn't stop making noise effectively. and then I turned it on silent.
I had to turn off all notifications, boy.
Yeah, boy, I didn't know notifications were coming in from where they were coming, because I was getting emails. Because at first I'm thinking, oh, you know what, notify me when I get a comment on my video so I can, go back, show people I've reply and read it. Then there was like thousands of comments and bare emails and a lot of stuff. So before, it was, the phone was just vibrating. At that time I had an old Nokia phone as well. No, it wasn't a brick, but
Nokia's got social media here.
it was one of the, what are they called? Lumia. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
Lumia one. So, like the apps on there were limited as well. So like I could never see my Instagram DMs. And then, like, I didn't even, I couldn't message people on Instagram at all. So I knew messages were coming in.
Well, you got that
I didn't know
iPhone
where
6.
boy. Yeah, that Nokia Lumia, it got me through some. Well, it didn't get me through anything. It was struggling. It was struggling until it met its demise. But yeah. What was the question? I've been sidetracking for a while now.
No, the channel is
Sorry.
still, yeah, no, carry on.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, after that, yeah.
So after episode 6.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the one that kind of blew, and a lot of people that was their introduction to my channel in general.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I even need a manager though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I probably do need a manager, but I'm thinking I might need an agent more than a manager.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So
Yeah.
after that, what was the initial like spike? When did you hit the first like 10K?
Oh, that was on the first. It might have been the first hour or two.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So in
What, after that episode 6?
yeah. So after a day, it was on like 300K views.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what the channel was on. I think the channel might have hit like 100K subs by
What,
then.
after that first episode?
Yeah, the next day.
That's crazy.
So okay, well basically
That's
the episode,
real viral.
Yeah, the episode dropped on, I think it was the 6th of December.
Yeah.
I think the episode. No, actually, it might be the 5th. It was the 5th or the 6th.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Actually, I remember it was either the day it dropped or the day after it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I got fired from JD, and
Look at God. Perfect timing, innit?
yeah.
That's
it was,
mad.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. But I think the same day I saw Jamal Edwards as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny actually because I remember. I don't think I told him. Yeah, I had CVs in my bag. I was going around to different shops and trying to pass off my CV because I was thinking they're probably not going to recruit me before Christmas because it's already too busy. So if I get a job like in January or something from one of these places, I should be cash. But then yeah, I saw Jamal Edwards. I was like, yo, what's good, man? He was like, yo, what's good? And then I was thinking, tell him about the chicken. And I thought,
He'll be looking at you like, why this guy talking to me about chicken?
Exactly.
What's the whole catch?
yeah,
with
like
wings and-
in my head, I was thinking, tell him about the chicken. And I thought, nah, safe, man. Like,
Man had one of them mad awkward pauses.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I was
Safe,
like,
man.
yeah, safe, man.
See you soon.
Yeah,
Friend.
legit. Yeah,
Oh,
pretty sure it would have looked like that. To
Yeah.
be fair, yeah, but yeah, everything kind of blew up pretty quickly over
mad.
the week or so. I think it had already. It might have been 2-3 days before episode 6 got to like 1 million views, and then the rest were just climbing. And then after that, I think we filmed another one the next week, and then tried to keep it consistent. It's funny actually, like when I deep it, I only had like, I say until recently, I'd say like before VP, my most consistent run was the initial kind of run after
Yeah.
it blew, and that was only for like 3 months. So between then, I'd say like mid 2017 and like late 2020, I had like maybe less than 10 videos across that span. Yeah,
that's mad.
yeah, it was.
So you just leaving the channel kind of dormant.
Yeah, it wasn't by choice.
Yeah. But I swear, if you don't post after a certain time, they sky you off AdSense, innit?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Viral though.
Yeah. So your thing is still, they will sky you. Your thing, he's got them ones that will still be playing back even. Yeah. You've crossed
Yeah,
the.
it's
You've crossed
mad.
into the. You know, in this. YouTube just like, yeah, he's cool. Also, we'll get booted quickly, but what? You ain't posting in the air, yeah? Bye.
Boy.